Imagine watching a movie like this for an hour and a half. So let me cut to the chase about Taken. First one's fun. Second one is garbage. I just saw the third one, and it's somewhere in the middle, but closer to garbage. I didn't hate this one as much as I hated the second. I hated the second. I thought it was just a complete waste of time. The third is not a complete waste of time. It has its moments. It's fine, I guess, but it's also formulaic, and you know how it's gonna go. Feels like any other Taken movie. It doesn't feel like there's anything particularly serious about this one, or anything particularly definitively ending about this one. It felt like Taken 3, which is exactly what it was. It was Taken 3. There's parts of it that are fun. There's parts of it that are cool-ish. But then again, it's all restricted back down into that PG-13 rating. When I go to see Taken, I'm going to see gratuitous violence in action, and the last thing I want is to see it all cut down for PG-13. There is zero blood. Nuh-uh, doesn't work. I want to see blood. I want to see guts and blood and flying and bullets and what have you. There was one point where a guy was shot through the back of the neck, like through his throat, and there wasn't any blood on the floor at all. That is just unrealistic. Back of his head would be gone. Like, come on, it's Taken, we can handle it. I don't understand the reasoning of marketing this to a younger audience. I get that PG-13 movies sell to a wider audience than R-rated do and typically make more money, but at the same time, it's Taken. It's about family struggles and about a father-daughter relationship. I don't see 13-year-olds getting into that, and so much of the movie focuses on that it's just like, all right, it doesn't exactly feel like Taken anymore. It feels like a soap opera with Liam Neeson kicking butt in the middle. Admittedly, that's probably the only soap opera I'd ever watch. But it's also just suffers from the shaky cam. It's so shaky and so annoying and cut, like we're talking edited shots are less than a second long. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's damn tiring. It's like an assault to the eyes, and more importantly, it's not even fun, because part of the fun of these kinds of movies is knowing and following the action, and you can't follow any of it. How could you? But all of that being said, I didn't hate it. I thought there was definitely more of a story than in the second one. I feel like there was even more emotional pull to this one than in the second. The second one was just awful. Don't get me wrong. This isn't good. It's definitely not good. I guess that's kind of like saying, hey, Star Wars Episode 2 wasn't Star Wars Episode 5, but at least it wasn't Episode 1. That's a bad example. I can't believe I just compared Taken to Star Wars. It's what it is, but it's also not what you want, you know? It is this cash-in, it is this obvious, like, you know, let's have the big finale. This is it. This is the last Taken movie. And that's obvious from the get-go, but it's also uninteresting and from every standpoint. I mean, people going in to look for the gratuitous violence and to look for Liam Neeson, like, kicking butt, not really gonna see too much of it, honestly. And for the rest of people going to look for a good movie, why are you going to see Taken? More importantly, though, Taken is mediocre at best, awful at worst. But you know what? I didn't hate it as much as the second. I didn't hate it as much as last week's movie. Didn't hate it as much as Woman in Black 2. I can say that. But I'll say this. There's another movie coming out that there was a trailer for in the beginning that looks exactly like Taken, but this time with his son. It even has Liam Neeson. It's like they're not even trying. It's like the Hollywood executive said, hey guys, I have an idea. It's Taken, but with his son. So, yeah, what was I expecting? So stressful! So stressful! Coming right at me! So exciting. I can't get there fast enough.